The newly elected Chicago Police Council weighing in on its first case, the shooting and wounding of two boys at the Garfield Park Library Tuesday.
And WGN's Jewel Hillary is joining us now with more on this story. Jewel?
Hi, good evening, Micah and Ray. So in the aftermath of Tuesday's shooting, one of the members of the newly formed 11th Police District Council organized a number of West Side community members and leaders to essentially come out and say enough is enough. In addition to hearing from that member as well as a slew of other community leaders, we also talked to the family members of one of the young boys who was shot in Tuesday's shooting.
Wipe the tears from my eyes.
On Thursday afternoon, this coalition of change makers, including members from newly formed police district councils and groups working to address violence in Garfield Park and surrounding communities,
These families that have been traumatized
stood in unity outside of Legler Regional Library, where two boys were shot on Tuesday.
This will not be our normal. We do not want to get used to these sorts of scenarios.
On Tuesday around 5:30 p.m., two boys ages 12 and 16 were shot outside of the library located in the 100 block of South Pulaski Road.
I feel that the kids right nowadays don't have a chance to grow up. If you can't go to the library, you can't go nowhere.
Darnell Weatherspoon is the grandfather of the 12-year-old boy named Demarion, who was shot in the back. Family members say the 6th grade straight-A student who attends Melody Elementary School right around the corner from the library came outside to have a snack when he was hit by the gunfire. His uncle says he had the strength to call his grandmother right after he was injured.
My mom was really just trying to keep him calm, but he was calm too.
Lucretia Burtz, a member of a number of local organizations, including UMedics, says one of her peers who was trained in gunshot response was at the library Tuesday and helped Demarion.
The reason that UMedics that we do the training, because I'm also a member of UMedics too, is because there are so many frequent gun incidents in Chicago, and unfortunately, there are not always people who know what to do in that moment.
Community leaders say reducing ongoing violence in their underinvested community is going to take constant teamwork.
If you're creative in any way, shape, or form, we want you to support us with that so that we can create a safer place for our communities.
And it means a lot to me to just be involved to help to make sure that there's a positive change in growth and development happening here.
Demarion's loved ones say he's had one surgery and is still in the hospital recuperating, but he is doing okay.
He's doing fine.
I'm just really concerned about how he's going to be afterward.
Yeah.
Now, Demarion's family tells us that he is doing okay, like we just mentioned. He is able to stand. He's going through physical therapy, but he might have to have one other surgery. Also, when it comes to those newly formed police district councils, those were formed to build better collaboration between the community and the police, particularly at the district level. The first meeting for the 11th district will take place next Wednesday at the Legler Regional Library, and the community is encouraged to come out and attend. Reporting live tonight in Garfield Park, I'm Jewel Hillary, WGN News.
Thank you, Jewel.